we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see. We see things as separated by a certain distance. We walk across a room and we think, well, we've left the far wall of the room behind us and so forth. But there's an attempt to say, well, maybe things that from our macroscopic point of view appear to be widely separated in space, like New York and Chicago, just to take two macroscopic examples, from a microscopic point of view might actually be. What we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see.
Ah, yes. The real mind boggler. How the hell do you catch a cold in December? How the hell do you catch a cold in the one season of the year where it's most likely and easiest to catch a cold? How the fuck dare you, Paul Modus? Oh my god. Such a such a coward. How dare you, Paul Modus? My damn keyboard. That's not your damn keyboard. You don't just mistype that into existence. Stop blaming technology. You don't catch a cold in Spain. You catch a. Well, if you're already hot, you might just catch a cold. Hello, everyone. By the way, I'm back. Had to miss out on this Tuesday. I apologize. I had a bit of a fever, but I'm doing better now, even though my runny nose still hasn't fully gone away. But at least I can breathe now, which is not something I can say from like Monday, Tuesday. It was just 1.5 sides of my nose were completely blocked. It was legitimately difficult to sleep. So yeah, Tuesday I had to go to the doctor and she gave me some new medication. And yeah, I've been on it ever since. Temperature makes things cold though. No, cold is the absence of energy. It's the absence of heat. You're a physics student. You should know. It's just yeah. Actually, temperature. Actually, like Majestic hitting us with the actually. Actually, a temperature doesn't directly cause a cold. I know. See, I've still, my throat still itches a little bit, and I've still got a little bit of congestion, but those are like residual. But yeah, the doctor did tell me, she did tell me that the colds, the common cold this year is going on for a lot longer. Like it's lasting a lot longer on people, right? And I've had it for about like 8-9 days now, longer than a week. So as a recap, I caught it Wednesday night is when I started feeling sick. So like last week's Wednesday night before Spain dubs, okay? So I took some medication. I pilled myself up. I red pilled myself up so that I would be ready for Spain dubs. And for the couple days that I was away in Madrid, I felt pretty close to 100%. Like I was pretty much fully like recovered. And then I got here. I got back here Sunday night. It was bad again. And then Monday I woke up with a fever again. So yeah. That was a problem. When you put a cold thing next to a hot thing, heat will flow from the hot thing to the cold thing, causing the hot thing to become colder. Yeah. Which is exactly what we're talking about. I'm based in white-pilled paracetamol. Shush! Don't tell the Americans. Don't. Don't tell the Americans it's not called Tylenol. Yeah, 6-7. What? 6-7 cloves raw and cook. What? Dude, like, stop speaking TikTok to me. Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, how has your week been? Because mine has definitely been a week of recovery. And I hate that it had to be a week of recovery because I was supposed to absolutely just log in and get a lot of work done. I want to finish one more song this year, and I intended to do it before the end of this month. Before December 31st, I would finish one more song that I got in there. I was actually going to work on it on this past Tuesday stream, but obviously that didn't happen. I was with a fever. And yeah, no, it's... I haven't worked on it at all yet. So, yeah. Now, the 1 month that I had is going to turn into 2.5 weeks. 2 weeks and 3 days. So, yeah. Crunch! You'll have to see it. I'm American, and I heard that just got to this week of school. Yeah, but like, you guys don't like when you talk about paracetamol, you ask an American and they have no idea what paracetamol is. For them, it's Tylenol, which is just like a commercial name, but the active principle is paracetamol. Tylenol. Ibuprofen? No, I did not profen. I did not take ibuprofen. If I had to tell you what medications I took, you wouldn't believe. No. They're pretty standard. They're the sort of like this powder that you have to dissolve in water, and it tastes like horseshit. You always have to down it with some peach juice because it's impossible, dude. Cures your emolga. Yeah, I'm still wondering how did I catch it, because it's not like I went outside much. I didn't really go that many places prior to Madrid, so I have no idea how I caught it, but when in doubt, always blame Emolga. That's right, Emolga, I can see you from the shelf. Fuck you! Just a blue powder made of crystals. No, it's no blue powder. It's like this reddish pink color. And it's just this very thin powder that you just you dissolve in water, and like I said, it tastes like dog water. I mean, magnesium tabs. I love. What? What did he mean by this? We all know Paul has to catch a cold from time to time because he's so hot, and because I almost never get ill. I get ill like once, like there was a period of time where I only get ill like once every 2 years. It was kind of impressive, actually. Nowadays it's like once a year I'll have a common cold, but like sick with fever, okay, like, and like a proper illness, I would like to believe I've still got that once every 2-3 years streak. What's the temperature in Spain? Yes. It's a little, yeah, it's pretty chilly, but if we haven't seen snow yet, if that's what you're asking, I am drinking one right now. You are drinking one what? I don't get common colds, I get legendary colds. Legendary cold pull. Yeah, it's just you, it's like you. Where are my Pokemon cards? Give me a minute. Oh, they're not here. Not here. This is it. Found it. I found my Pokemon cards, y'all. This Toy Story bag, it's full of Pokemon cards. Hi, Opal, by the way. By the way, the laptop behind me is rendering post-NYP visuals. In fact, it's been doing that for like 8 days straight. And look at it, it's still going. So we are ball modus. We steward the truth. I don't steward the truth. The humans do. The humans are the stewards of the truth. I'm just the steward of the humans of the truth. Okay. Wow. I have so many Pokemon cards. None of them have any value. I can sell this entire stack that I have for like a couple dollars at best. What is even this? I also have non-Pokemon cards. Oh, I have like some codes for the online game. For like power-up packs. If any of you have any use for this, there, screenshot it. Whatever. I don't care. But yeah, just imagine you pull one of these up and it's like and like the moves are the symptoms. Yeah, it's like dry throat, 40 power, fire type. God damn, that's a lot of Pokemon. It really isn't. It might appear to you that there's a lot, right? I also have some Ben 10 cards for some reason. Yes. Bestia Feral. With an accent on the A. That's wrong, by the way. There is no accent on the A in Feral. But yeah, okay. That's a typo. Just, yeah. It's weird. I have a lot of weird shit here. I have some like tiny cards, but what's this? Here, what do you guys call this Pokeball in English? Nivel ball. I guess it's like level ball? Like low level ball? I have no idea, but it's like one of these holographic cards. I don't really have any cards I consider valuable. I don't have a Charizard, if that's what you're asking. Ultra Ball, Level Ball, Bestillion. Paul, why does your second toe feel like the middle toe? The middle toe instead of the actual middle toe? What? What? Oh, there. It's been so long since I last used this scene. I completely forgot to change the source. I bet you guys don't even. I bet you guys are just seeing this for the first time. I've had this scene on the Friday Chill thing for like ages. And by the way, I don't have the radio effect. Now I do. Okay. Now it's proper. Modus analog horror. Yeah, man. Indeed. When post-NYP comes around, will production challenges be happening? On stream, what kind of production challenges would you guys like to see? Okay, I'm gonna find a way to put this back in there. Yeah, this for 3. Yes. I did that at the very start. When did you make that? At the very beginning. Friday Chill. I had this weird scene with a TV and my mic, but like with a radio filter. Paul, do you think the Little Mermaid shit her pants the first day she was human? Because she didn't know about toilets and she was a fit. Where like, is this, like, did you just ask ChatGPT about, like, hey ChatGPT, give me 10 questions that are unanswerable by humans. Give me 10 questions for the Tokyo Machine stream. And then Tokyo Machine didn't stream, but you still had to use them somewhere, so you came here. Oh, no, I got asked that yesterday. Who asked you that? And it ruined my childhood. Sorry, I didn't. My childhood is not Little Mermaid. Sorry. My childhood, like, when it comes to movies, there's Aladdin. There's, I believe it's called Treasure Planet. Whoa, that was anticlimactic. But it works. Okay. Treasure Planet? Yeah, it's called like that. Treasure Planet. Underrated Disney movie, okay? El Planeta del Tesoro. Yes. Yes, this one. Okay. Absolute underrated movie. And the DVD that I had comes with like an interactive game. I played the fuck out of that. I played the living shit out of that interactive game that came in the DVD where you had to play with the remote. Ah, man. I wanna... Dude, we should play that again, like, sometime. Because I have the PS2 now, and the PS2 is a DVD player, and it works with all the interactive games, so maybe we could pull up some of my old, like, DVDs and play through the interactive things, because I have a lot of those. I have like a stack like this full of DVDs. So Treasure Planet, Aladdin, movies. I guess like it's more like TV series, because back then, instead of TV, what we did at home is my dad had this like media box, right? Here we call them multimedia, like multimedia player, right? So it's just this like box that you put like next to your TV, and it was basically a hard drive, and you put like TV series on it and stuff. So basically right now that would be like a smart TV box, like a set-top box, right? But back then, you couldn't go online with it. It didn't really have like streaming the way you think about it now. It was just a hard drive with some with some video outputs, right? So it's just a hard drive on top of a like really cheap video player, and you just hooked it up to your TV, and it was a media player, right? And so my dad absolutely crammed that hard drive with movies, with like TV series recorded, like ripped straight off TV. That was back when you could just record TV into an MP4 file. You could just do that on your TV box. By the way, it had this feature called PVR. And it would allow you to record TV into an actual video file. No copyright, no, he just did it, right? Right now, you can still do it, but you can't record it onto an MP4 file. It has its own like proprietary encrypted format thing, so you can't bring it into a computer to have the files ripped, right? But back in the day with the really old TV boxes, it would just record straight onto like an MPEG file, right? And you could just rip TV shows off of that. And I had a lot of those, right? And yeah, just things that come to mind. Obviously, Code Lyoko. There's this thing called Thorori, right? This thing. Kaiketsu Thorori? The yellow fox thing. This. Oh shit, you're not seeing it. There you go. This thing. They also aired on TV. That, Code Lyoko, and then there's Calimero. This thing. This thing. Maybe this has a name in English. Maybe this guy has an English name. In Spanish, he's called Calimero. Right? And then obviously there's Captain Tsubasa, Oliveri Benji in Spanish. So yeah, that was my childhood. When it came to TV and movies and then games, it was all Sega Saturn. I didn't have a PC. It was years of Sega Saturn Panzer Dragoon, baby. It was just yeah. No TikTok. No Instagram, no shorts, no reels, no shit, no iPads, no YouTube Kids. It was all just, you're on top of a dragon and you gotta kill everything in sight. That is childhood. That is a childhood. Just, that was cool. Not the current shit with the iPads and Coco Melon. Jesus. Give your kid a Sega Saturn controller and have them shooting dragons out of the sky. Oh man. Has anyone noticed the voice chat in the Realm Beyond has been abandoned since the end of Nier Protocol? It's not that it's been abandoned, it's just that it never really saw much use in the first place. I don't ever join voice chat unless I'm ill, like earlier this week. I joined Monday and Tuesday, so like the 2 worst days that I had, I was there playing some games, right? I did a full playthrough of Knights for the Sega Saturn, and then the following day I played some Bejeweled Twist, and then we played some Peggle, so that was pretty fun. But yeah, it's not very often that I get to play games for that long anymore, so yeah, that was a bit of a refreshing thing. I remember when you could record TV in a video format called TS.
What makes someone a criminal?
In 2025, this Disney DVD is enhanced with Disney's Fast Play. Sorry, I never got to see that. To bypass Fast Play, select the main menu button at any time. I never got to see that. Like, there's a lot of like niche DVD like features things, right, that I never got to see. So for me, the one that I saw the most for me, it's this. Come on. There you go. The BBC intro with the guitar. Yeah. This was on like every DVD we had. Every DVD just played this. for the Brits in the house. That must have been memory unlocked, huh? Real ones remember when Twitch crashed and we had to do feedback hour in voice chat. Was that when Twitch crashed or when my internet crashed? Or, cause I think I know which one you're talking about, and I ended up finding out that it wasn't Twitch. It was actually a setting in my power line adapter in my PLC. So my PLC has like 4 distinct available like settings for how you want to manage packets in the network. It has the basic internet mode, it has online game mode, it has video and audio, and then it has voice over IP, which is for like calls, right? The only one that works is the first one. All of the other modes are completely broken. You turn them on and like you can start using it for like 5 minutes and then it breaks.
Makes someone a criminal.
Why your kid sucks. $0 annual income. 2, CEO of nothing. 3, goo goo gaga mentality. 4, 0 networking skills. 5, under 6 feet, 182 centimeters tall. 6, never play Panzer Dragoon in his life. 7, watches TikTok on his iPad. Yeah. Must hydrate. Let's not strain my throat too much, okay? Much better. Yes, I watched that regularly when I was a kid too. Which of them? Isn't Bubble Guppies fairly recent? What? What is Bubble Guppies? Can't you screen record a Netflix film using OBS? No, you can't. Or at least they try to prevent you from doing it. There is a way. But like normally you can't. Because if you try to capture a window that is playing copyrighted content, so like content with DRM protection, Netflix, Disney Plus, sporting events, stuff like that, the capture will work, but the area that's actually like the video feed will be black on the screen capture. So yeah, it is actually possible to embed DRM into a video stream, so you can actually disable the video capture property on any screen recorder. However, there is one way to disable that, and that is to turn off hardware acceleration in the browser. If you turn off hardware acceleration in the browser, you can record everything. Screenshots don't work either. The video feed goes black too. the video feed also goes black for screenshots. It doesn't work. You have to turn off hardware acceleration if you want it to work. A video is just a series of screenshots, yeah, but like very compressed. OBS is open source, so they aren't even trying. What do you mean they aren't even trying? It's like it's one of the best open source softwares of all time. It's one of the greatest programs I have on my computer. I depend on OBS to do this shit. No, I mean, okay. It works if the website is open in a virtual machine. Yeah, because virtual machines tend to not have GPU acceleration. That's exactly why. That's why. If a virtual machine actually had GPU pass-through, it would have the same problem. You would have to turn off hardware acceleration in the virtual machine. So yeah, the underlying reason is still the same. Just remove that thing from the code and recompile it. Oh, it's not. The DRM protection is not on OBS's side. It's embedded into the video stream. All right, it's the company who's giving you that video stream. So in this case, it's Netflix telling OBS, I don't want you to show this. Right? So yeah, it's not really the problem, right? So if you turn off hardware acceleration, you can't just do it with OBS. It shows, like it works, and you can take screenshots and you can capture videos. You just have to turn off hardware acceleration, right? If you turn off hardware acceleration, it is possible that the streaming services can actually detect that, and they can limit your streaming playback to, like, say 720/30. That is possible. Problem comes when you can't even stream it through Discord. Yeah, so what was happening there is I had a problem at one point where I would be able to start a stream on Twitch, and then 10 minutes in, the bit rate would start going down until eventually hit 0, and I couldn't stream anymore, right? I would start the stream again, and it would start again, and within 30 seconds, again, bitrate goes down all the way to 0, can't stream, right? So I thought it was Twitch's fault, but then I found out that every other website was loading pretty slowly. So I eventually found out that the issue was that in the PLC settings, the PLC had set itself automatically to game mode. I don't want it on game mode because it doesn't work. Like I said, the other 3 modes are broken. The only one that works is the basic internet mode, right? So I just set it to that. Supposedly, game mode gives you less latency, less ping. But, like, come on. No. Just what for, like, 1 millisecond less and have all those issues? Jesus. I desperately wanted to screenshot an Apple TV show since there was a beautiful scene. That's how I learned what DRM was. You could also, there are capture cards that will that have some software trickery that they can strip the DRM protection off of the video stream. I'm not suggesting that you buy one. I'm just telling you that they exist. Okay? I'm just giving you the facts. They're a thing. I'm not gonna tell you where to get them, though. The subliminal layout I'm making now is 2 minutes 26. Good luck with that. Every moment we crawl closer to Cyberpunk. Yeah, you guys seen the Netflix Warner merger and how Paramount basically went, but but I'm gonna give you more. The cough was part of the dialogue. Just disable TCP. No. It gives you less ping because it literally prevents downloading and uploading in large chunks. Yeah. I mean, sure. But then again, I have my own, like packet management thing. I have my own firewall settings. And I have my own, like, in-out rules. I have, I have a lot of blocks on the firewall. There's lots of things in my computer that can't communicate with the outside world. That's by design. I made it that way. They haven't merged just yet. I know, it's just that it's like the deal's been set on the table, but it's not done yet because it has to be checked for antitrust, and it's yeah, we're gonna do so many cool things with this. I could have to make it seem like this deal is already done. It's not. It really isn't. And then Paramount came in and then offered $100 billion or something like that. Which, what would you guys do with $100 billion? I would buy all of the, like, giant silicon companies just so I could dissolve them the next day. I would buy them out, then destroy the companies. I feel like the world would heal. It's in the Discord. Finally turn my lore into 6 video games. Just 6? Damn. That's gonna be some of the greatest budget. That's gonna be some of the greatest budget, dude. Like, what does that amount to? Like 15 billion per game? Jesus Christ, man. It's my ultimate end goal. I mean, I would love to have a movie made about the protocol. Like like maybe not with the same plot, because that would be hard to do, but like an adaptation, you know, a retelling of New Year Protocol. I'm actually serious about, yeah, but I know you're serious about this. It's just that now you have to figure out how to get $100 billion. I'm just saying. I would love to have a reimagining film adaptation of New Year Protocol. For sure. Tokyo Machine and Virtual Riot collab? I mean, Tokyo has already remixed Virtual Riot. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. Can you believe kids were born today? They just missed everything that happened. Yeah, bro. They missed Panzer Dragoon. If I had $100 billion, I would give it to Yo-Yo. Oh, don't worry. I got my methods. Just don't check your bank account. They said they have a collab in the works. Not surprised. Yeah. It's the same type of answer to the cliche answer people give when they're asked what they'd do if they could go to the past. No, they wouldn't. The logical choice is to buy Bitcoin. Yeah. They missed the NYP10 premiere. Facts. Factoids. Wow. That's some of the hardest truths I've ever learned. Since, hey, see, this is the one question I'm going to ask ChatGPT. How many people have been born since January 10th, 2025? Because that was the release date of NYP10. Wow, he's giving me like a really just to estimate how many people, babies. he has to stress that in parentheses, babies. Hey, let me show you. Just go away. To estimate how many people, babies, have been born worldwide since January 10th, 2025, we need an approximate global birth rate and the number of days since that date. Step 1. Establish global births per day. Most recent estimates put global births at around 360,000 to 385,000 per day. A commonly used figure is 362,737. What do you mean commonly used? By who? Okay, but let's humor it for a moment. For simplicity and consistency, let's use 362,700 births a day as the global average. Then step 2. Count the days since January 10th. Okay, it's just doing some counting. 346 days. Estimate total births. We just multiply. So, yeah. 125 million people have missed out on New Year Protocol 10. Damn, bro. You don't need to do all that. Maybe not. Now go away, ChatGPT. I don't want to play with you anymore. They missed a 50-year-old man named Prophet crashing out over super sauce. Stop! He's already dead! I think I was born in the wrong generation. My generation unironically listens to Gavin's beats now. I won't appreciate the masterpiece of Modus. Ask it, is there a seahorse emoji? Pfft, can't wait. I've seen that. I know it. Yeah, like people who were born 5 days before January 10th, 2025 had the intelligence to listen to NYP. I'm not saying, dude, it's like when you feed plants music. It's like it's like when you play music to plants. Plants obviously can't hear music, and yet scientific studies have observed that plants react positively to music. I'm just saying. So, maybe not consciously, but newborns subconsciously could be influenced by New Year protocol coded sonical waves. I played NYP to my plants now. They're radioactive. Do they react positively to square 4? Yeah, you could just see them like you just see them growing like at ludicrous rates. Yeah, like people. I saw that. Should I leak my GPT chat? No, you shouldn't. Like, really, no, you shouldn't. I just look up a figure for world population at the beginning of 2025. Yeah, it's just, I know. Alright. You guys enjoying the All I Want for Christmas Wii Shop remix? A man played NYP in his house. This is what happened to his species, like chubby emu type title. A man played NYP to his newborn. This is what happened to his liver. People born today missed a 50-year-old man crashing out over superstars on Twitter. Yeah, I saw that. The op profit thing. Man. I played NYP to my cat, and now he's saying stuff like, you cannot handle the truth. Meow. You cannot meow the truth. La meow. La meow. Huh? Get it? La meow. Jesus. Le meow. Yes, exactly. I played over me for my car and it ran me over. To cover me, watching me, can see through me. Watching me so easily. Secret place. Can see through space. Over me, yeah. Do you stream on Mondays? I do not stream on Mondays. I do Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Next year that might change. I've seen that Tuesdays maybe aren't the most popular day for streaming. I've been considering doing either Wednesday or Thursday. So it's like the 3 days are a little bit more like tighter together, and so I can have a longer break each week. Or I don't know, actually. I have no idea. Oh man. This is the official version of All I Want for Christmas now in my headcanon. This is the official version now. This is what's being played on the radio right now too in my headcanon. Monday, December 22nd, there's the termination event if you want to check it out. 7:30 p.m. your time. If I can, I will. Okay? So if I can't make it, I will make it. I'll go there. For sure. Yeah, so for us, our schedule is looking like this. So there's today's stream, and then there's tomorrow's stream, Saturday the 13th. That's going to be me getting back to audio work in a week. In over a week, actually. It's been more than a week since I've done actual audio work, like working on music or doing feedback of any sort. Because my ears have been plugged as well as my nose, right? So part of this illness, part of this cold, my mids were completely gone. I did a hearing test the other day, and luckily my high end is I still got it. So Spain Dubs hasn't done any damage, so that's a good thing. But my ear frequency response curve was this. All lows, all highs. I had no mids. They were just gone. But yeah, I can feel it's starting to come back now. But there are still some things that I hear more on one side over the other, because I have one side that's slightly more plugged than the other, because I have one side more congested than the other, blah, blah, blah. So until this fully goes away, this still won't be at 100%, and I understand that, but I have to get back to it at some point, right? So, yeah. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be back to doing feedback, even if I might be my ears right now are at 90%, right? But I'll still be doing feedback tomorrow. I'm feeling good about it. I feel I'll still be able to deliver. My Christmas gift to myself will be a pair of HT650s. Do you recommend them, brother? You couldn't have named a better choice. Brother, get them, please. They are your last pair of headphones. They'll be the last pair of headphones you ever get. Even without calibration. So I highly suggest that you then get something like Sonarworks to calibrate them with. But these are so close to flat already that even without it, you'll still be really close to flat, right? So my only complaint with these is that without Sonarworks, they lack just a little bit of bass. They're a little bit light on bass. That's my only complaint. Literally, these are just so good. They're so good. They are open back, so you have to take that into account. You probably won't be using these for isolation, right? You'll still be hearing stuff from the outside world, and people will be able to hear what you're playing on your headphones. That's not a problem for you. By all means, on a mental battle between the 900 Pro X and the 650s, I would choose the 650s. When it comes to Bayers, I have 770 Pros. Cable, please. Don't unstuck yourself from the back of my drawer, please. 770s. I use these for less critical audio work, so editing videos, or just listening to things, or taking them with me. So when I used to have a side job. Right? I used to have a secondary job. I would bring these with me all the time, and I would use these to listen to music while working, right? This is what I would use for a more casual listening and some audio work. But if you want really critical, you're going to produce on these for sure. Yeah, right. Headphones. I wish I could get the 650s, but I have a roommate and I can't use open back. I feel, yeah. The 770s are still really good for that. They have really good bass response. Sorry, I can't keep up with chat. I'll go one by one. What was it? When are we playing marbles on stream? You see, that's a problem because marbles officially only supports Twitch. Okay, so marbles has integration with Twitch such that people on Twitch chat can type in a command and a marble with their name appears on the screen, and then they play with that name, right? And all of their like achievements and stats are fetched from that Twitch profile, like through the API. Last I checked, Marbles does not have integration with YouTube, so we can't do the same. We literally can't play Marbles. Like, you would, if you were to type in the exclamation mark play command, nothing would happen on YouTube. No marble would appear here. There's nothing, okay? The only way we can play Marbles on YouTube is if I manually add your players' names to a local game, right? So, like, I literally have to manually type in your names, right? I have to manually type in your names into like AI local game, not AI in that sense, okay? Like just AI as in game AI, right? Except that the AI is just you, right? So yeah, it's a little bit more involved. It's not as straightforward as it is on Twitch. So it's complicated. That's why we don't do it as often. You should do a YouTube community poll or something. Yeah, but does Marbles support YouTube now? No. Marbles on stream is integrated with Twitch.tv API. That's clear enough. So yeah, it doesn't work with YouTube, at least not natively. So like at least not without a bunch of workarounds. So like every time we gotta play Marbles here, I gotta like do some work like manually typing in the player's name. So it's a little bit more cumbersome for me. It's not as frictionless as it is on Twitch, where I just start up a game and y'all just join and we start, right? We have Earth headcanons now. Yes. The protocol attempted to do the termination event, but the creator said nah. And the humans and the gatekeeper. All the creator could do on its own was stop termination. The rest was up to the humans and the gatekeeper to ally up, and the end. I got a deep ear cleaning 2 weeks ago, and to this day my headphones beyond 70 volume hurts so much. Volume 100 wasn't enough before. I'm suspecting my ears have been clogged for a good few years. Yeah, I think it's about time that I get a deep ear cleaning myself. But then again, last time I did, it wasn't so big of a difference. And I'm going to tell you why. I have the smallest ear canals of any human being on Earth. Okay? My ear canal is very small. Right? So what that means is two things. First of all, every single in-ear, every single earphone falls off of my ears. Every single one. No matter if it's like interchangeable like pads, it doesn't matter. Even the smallest size pads, that falls out. Okay? It's just right out. It don't stick, brother. Okay? And number two, I hear things normally, like just as the rest of you. It's just that I hear everything just a little quieter, right? So when I hand over my headphones to someone, they always, they tell me, what? Wow, this is so loud. How is it possible that you're listening to things this loud? You're gonna go deaf. And then I'm like, but what do you mean? It's not that loud. Yes, it is. Just like, yes, it is, you rascal. How is it possible? You're gonna go deaf. Jesus, like, turn down the volume. Jesus Christ. I'm like, calm down, Jesus. But I actually have to explain to them, hey, my ear canal is small. I hear things I hear things quieter than you. I hear all the same things you do, just quieter, right? So I have to turn up my things just a little bit more, but I still hear all the same frequencies and just as sharp. Hence my good feedback. Just put it on and I'll type in the Twitch chat. Do you have to be streamed for it to work? Yes. Hey Modus, would you recommend the JLab Studio 2s? Never heard of them. But I mean, the best thing you could do is look up the frequency response graph. I know that's not the whole story because there's like audio soundstage and comfortability and all that. But JLab Studio 2. Let me see. Compare frequency response. Squig link. Oh, I've heard of this website. So it was JLab. This is all I have, bro. That's all I have. I wouldn't use this for production. I don't know, man. Like, just check out the 650s. I mean, yeah. It's just, this is the target that you want to aim for. This is the 650s. Look at this, dude. All the way from 100 to essentially 4 or 5K. Look at that. Just, man. And then the biggest differences are like less than 5 dBs of sound pressure level, which is nothing. Just next to nothing. The thing you notice the most though is this. The slightly light bass. But this whole thing, man, this is the shit. Okay. What else? Small ear canalers are oppressed for real. Things sound loud for me, but then my ears adjust really quickly. Then I have to listen at 100 volume. That also tends to happen to me for sure. It's like I'll adjust the volume and then I'll have to restrain myself from turning it up because I'm getting used to it, right? And my ears want more, and then I have to go, nope. This is what you got. Enjoy it. Stop trying to, just enjoy it. Is that a physical copy of software? The what? Sorry? Is that? What the hell did you just send? The protocol went maths. Maths. No joke. I producing them. If they work for you, all the better for you, man. I'm not gonna like try to headphone shame you. Just whatever floats your boat, man. I'm producing Bose QC. Okay, there is a bit of a when you're working on hi-fi headphones instead of studio headphones. So like the thing with studio headphones, why they call them that, is that they have the least coloration possible, right? So they try to be unbiased, whereas hi-fi headphones, they aim to be fun, right? But you don't want fun when producing. You want objective, right? You want reality. You want a grasp on reality when you're working with music, when you are producing music, that is. So yeah, it's just you'll make a song that sounds absolutely amazing on your headphones, but then that has to translate everywhere else, and you'll find out that on your friend's speakers it sounds in one way, in your car it sounds a completely different way, and from your sister's headphones sound completely different, the kitchen TV sounds completely different, right? Like every single thing you play your song on, it sounds different way, right? So you need something, you need a ground reference, you need a a reference that is grounded enough that whatever you do here will translate in the most transparent way possible to the equipment. Kitchen TV, yeah, dude. I test my stuff on everything. I test my stuff on my car. I test my stuff on TVs. I test my stuff on my Switch, on the Switch's speakers. I test obviously on my phone. I tested on other headphones, right? I tested on in-ears. You have a TV in your kitchen? Yes. Do you like the? I think the question is the other way around. You don't have a TV in your kitchen? Because, okay, I think I know what's going on here. You eat in the living room, right? Is you cook in like your kitchen is exclusively for the cooking part, right? And then you bring your food to the living room and you eat in the living room with the TV. Our kitchen has a table, and our kitchen is big enough that we eat in the kitchen, right? So there's the part with all of the like cooking like stuffs. There's the like stovetop and everything, and then the other half of the kitchen is the table. Then we sit down there and we dine and we have lunch at the kitchen, and then that has a TV as well. I generally have not seen a kitchen TV, but I always see cases where you can see the TV from the kitchen. Yeah, and you cook in the so we both cook and eat in the kitchen. So like there's like two halves to it, right? Just Spanish architecture. And I have lived my life. I have lived my entire life in these four walls. I turn this room into an augmented reality environment. Anytime I need to touch grass, instead of going out, I just switch my room to whatever environment I want to go out to. It's just the walls like shape shift and. I produce in paper cups connected with a string. I mean, it doesn't get much more grasp on reality than that. That's about the flattest frequency response you could possibly hope for. That's analog. But why wouldn't you put the table in the living room for free instead of paying £800 to buy an extra TV to put in the kitchen? I don't think you guys are realizing that we don't put the big TV in the kitchen. You have like a small tabletop TV, and it's definitely not £800. In fact, the one we got was, I think we got it for free with like our ISP deal, right? Like way back in the day, what was it? We signed up with a new ISP, and they gave us a free TV. And it's this like small like 30-inch TV, and just that's what we use in the kitchen. Yeah. That's still putting the table in the living room for free instead of a €100 TV. If I were to put the kitchen table in the living room, it would be an affront to God. Like, you have not seen my kitchen table. It is made of marble. or rather, who's that idiot? Get him off my screen right now. Not marble. It's granite. Granite. It's just, our table is a giant granite slab. Okay. It's kind of like this. No, not like that. The other tab. There you go. Okay, it doesn't have the like fancy wooden legs. It just has like standard like legs made of iron. right? It's just a giant slab of granite, and if you were to put this in the living room, no, it would feel off. We also have a table in the living room, by the way. It's just it's just not as big. So yeah, this is kind of the concept that we have. It's just there's a bit of a like cooking area, and then there's the table, and then you just sit in here, and here we got a small TV, and you just watch TV there. It's like what's the problem? See, kind of like this. Just you cook, and then you put it here, and then on the other side, somewhere near, we have a TV, and we watch TV. Just what's the problem? Yeah, I don't see the problem. So you buy an extra TV so a table doesn't feel off in the living room. What are we talking about? What are we even talking about anymore? Just dude, the kitchen TV we got for free. Why are we even complaining? Have a PC with FL Studio so you can cook while you cook. Just imagine if that was possible. if I had like 4 hands, maybe. Like four hands and 2 brains. By all means. Get me a laptop stand right now. Emolga. Yes, Emolga. It's always fucking Emolga. That's just, I don't know what's so foreign about that concept. It'll be a pain hearing your mix while chewing. That's true. That's true. I have to have lunch with headphones. It's not very pleasant. I've never done it since. Who is Mloga? So shameful. He has no idea who Mloga is. I have a laptop stand. Shall I mail that to you in addition to the Bejeweled CD? Don't worry, I can build my own laptop stand. I have this like construction kit. Here we call it Mecano. What's it called? Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here. Found it. Mecano, like this. It's like Italian. Mecano, right? I got gifted one of these for Christmas many years ago, and it's just like a bunch of construction pieces. So it's like Legos but more advanced. It's like advanced Lego, right? And you can build weird shit with this. A while back I built a controller holder, and it had like 2 slots, so I could actually like hang up 2 controllers in there. I eventually unbuilt that because I didn't like it very much. But I am currently using a stand for this very laptop. So right now this laptop is propped up on like this tiny like bump thing that I built with this, just so I could elevate it off the table just enough for like slightly more ventilation to flow, right? And then so it would sit flush with my upper monitor. So yeah. Wait, does Criminal not work with links? I don't think links work at all. Like Nightbot won't let you post links. I think that's what's going on. It doesn't really have to do with commands. Wait, you're not just gonna give me your address, are you? No. Oh man. Fox Stevenson. Oh, wrong sound.
Penis.
Oh man. Will you guys mind me for a second? Bing chilling, no signal. But now you don't. But now you get nothing. Hey, here you get Moe's. Okay. Ah, that's better. My mouse. Why is there a mouse on my screen? Cry about it. Is it Paul's internet or mine? The what? Why do you never find the right sound? Because I don't look. Because I just... And then just... Well, when you have a soundboard that looks... like that, it's just colors, bro. Like some of the sounds that I use most commonly, I remember where they are, right? Most of them I have no fucking clue. Right? So it's just a trial and error thing. My stream is buggy too? Huh. That's strange. Cause I don't have any dropped frames. No, it's not me. It's not me. I have no dropped frames. My internet is working. My internet is just fine. I think it fixed itself right now. It's not me. Blame the algorithm. Blame YouTube. Is it fine now? Everyone is saying the stream buffers randomly. I'm not dropping frames. So, blame YouTube. Blame the protocol. Maybe you can try setting it to a slightly lower resolution. Maybe? Just maybe? Man, this hair. This is the hair of a very long day. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this later. Guys, did you see the Game Awards thing? What do you guys think? I think it was a wake-up call. The AAA games got next to nothing. Expedition 33 won it all. Honestly, 100% deserved. That's a bit of a wake-up call for the AAA developers. Like, stop. just go back to making good games. The French redeemed themselves. I think everything is rigged. That's why I didn't watch it in the first place. I don't know if it's all rigged or not, but we got Control 2. And I was also reminded that Housemarque is working on some new. I loved Returnal. I just wish the new one they're putting out also gets a PC port down the line so I can play it. And Ontos is a Xenoblade reference. Everything is a Xenoblade reference. So yeah, I was never a big fan of Ace Combat, but Control, man, the first one was nutty. And through the two, no. Silksong getting as many awards as Moist Critical screams rigged, not gonna lie. They don't want indie games to win shit. Hey, Balatro was nominated for Game of the Year last year. I don't know, brother. It's just that Expedition 33 was just that good. I haven't played it yet. I wanted to play it, but it's kind of like with Elden Ring, and like I need a bigger time investment. I need to allocate myself more time to play that, and that time I just don't have right now. I think giving it 9 awards is a bit excessive, and it almost worsens the game's reputation in the eyes of people who haven't played it. For me, it has only given me more reason to wanna play it. Nominated is just basically I'll show their names so you don't realize it's rigged, but it won't win. I don't really know. It's just I'm really in it for the announcements. Yeah. I honestly wish that the final announcement was weird. Like this morning when I woke up, because they ended at like 5 a.m. my time. I wasn't gonna watch it till the end. But this morning I woke up and I saw the final announcement, and it was like, I thought it was gonna be like Titanfall 3 or something, and it was like so ready for it. I was so ready for Titanfall 3, and then it was just like, no, it's just another hero shooter. You couldn't have put Divinity 3 as the final announcement? I don't know. Just saying. Yeah, the final announcement was the most underwhelming thing. Yeah, no, they did reveal Divinity 3. They just did it at like the very beginning. I am excited for the new Republic Star Wars game, though. Fate of the Old Republic, I think it was called. Well, with a trailer like that, I think no. Yeah, well, no. I was told about the Divinity trailer at school lunch today, and apparently people were having stuff. If you know, you know. No, I don't know. It's another game like Overwatch that's not going to become popular because of the game itself. To me, it just read like Concord 2. So, and that seems to be the internet's overall sentiment. It's like, it's Concord 2. Right? So, yeah. I think a bit more recognition could have gone to other games in some of the categories. I guess when you're this size, it happens. It happens with the movies as well. The Oscars. There's like one movie that gets everything, and then the others are like maybe they get a little bit, but I don't know. What's if Splitgate and Overwatch had a baby? I don't know about Splitgate actually. Then again, the whole hero shooter thing, never been into it. I've never been into the like hero shooter esports type thing. The only game anywhere like remotely close to esports that I enjoy playing is Rocket League. And don't even try to consider DVD an esports game. Dead by Daylight is not an esports game, no matter which way you cut it. It's just the developers will keep telling you it's like esports ready game. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just stop trying to pass it off as an esports game. When you're this size, I'm 6'2", sir. Thank you. Damn it, I'm 6'1". You beat me. We're doing a very adult activity in the trailer. In the Divinity trailer, they were doing...
In 2025, what makes someone a criminal?
I don't know. Short. Yeah. Yeah. From what I know, yes. But have you watched it? Because I watched it live. And I didn't get the... I didn't see it. Divinity. The trailer does say for adult audiences only. Just don't show it on stream. Yeah, no, I'm not. I watched it live at the Game Awards. Okay, so I'm watching it, okay? I'm like skimming through it, see if I can spot it. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm like more than halfway through. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, there we go. Okay. Guys, it shows up for like 2 seconds and it's not even like it's kind of like when they do it in so it's like when they do the thing, but it's like a movie for people like for like ages 7 and higher, so they have to conceal it. And that's basically what's you can't see the boobs.
In 2025, what makes someone a criminal?
Give me a moment. If that was the extent of it, guys, come on. You're offended at that? How cooked do we have to be as a society to be offended at like 3 seconds of you can't even see anything? You can't even see any body parts. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're doing the motion, but like fucking hell, Jesus. Like we get secondhand embarrassment at everything nowadays. That's a problem. That's not. We can't go about life like that, man. The message above. You actually said what I know, not what I was told. Okay. Nah, the sexy didn't bother me. Just, you know, I wasn't expecting to see a man getting burned in excruciating detail. That's just it's a video game. Like, yeah, and there's a disclaimer literally at the beginning says for adult audiences only. I don't know what we're getting offended at, basically. It's just I don't really know what the problem is. It doesn't seem that bad. No, it really isn't, you know. And if you could see, I don't get why someone would be offended at that. Yeah, it's just I don't know why you would. Some people are just cooked. They see a nipple and they go like they like go around running on the street like they've seen the devil or something. Let's put that on the out of context compilation, Jared. So yeah. Fucking hell. But that trailer was pretty wild. It was wild. I found no part of it offensive. It was just graphic. but like, it literally warned you at the beginning for adult audiences only. You chose to watch it. What's the problem? You know? 1 hour 25 nipples. Noted. People are gonna be confused with that one. When we re-upload just the out of context compilation part of the recap, when we re-upload that to YouTube, people are gonna have some questions. People have just learned to be so offended at everything, like the world revolves around them. Like, trust me, you were not on any of the developers' minds when they were making that. It's just, the developers probably don't fucking care. The developers just want to tell a story, you know? And you gotta commend them for it. The story's not for you. Cool, go play something else. Like, you know? You choose Kratos 2025 colorized. When is the out of context compilation coming out again? So on the final stream of the year, which will be Saturday, December 20th. Okay. So just over 1 week from now. Next week will be our final stream week of the year. Okay. So our final stream of the year will be Saturday, December 20th. At the end of that stream, we're gonna debut our 2025 end of year live stream recap, which is a thing that we've been doing for the past few years. I started it, I think it was in 2021 when I first did that, and I think I did the first couple of ones myself, and then Jared took over, right? I think 2023 and 24 you've done, right? Correct me too. And now he's doing 25. So, yeah. It's like a 10-minute-ish recap of everything that happened in the year, all the SOAs you guys got, or like most of them, most of the SOAs, and some of the like best clips from the year, all the things we released, which this year it's not much. All the events we did on YouTube and stuff, and then at the end we have like compilation of the like highlights of the year, like funny clips and all that. This year we're deciding to do an out of context compilation, right? So this is gonna be a first, our first ever Modus out of context compilation, and it's just 6-7 minutes of absolute cinema. Yeah, y'all will be eating good with this one. Yeah, and then the out of context compilation part we will be re-uploading here on YouTube as its own video, right? So yeah, will the recap be a separate video? So we will play it on stream. So at the very end of the stream we will play it, and that'll be part of the stream. That's how that'll be how we end that stream, and then the out of context part will be its own video. For the rest of the recap, you will have to become a member to rewatch that. Clip just that 6-7. No, it's guys, it's not funny. It's not even funny. Just you guys are cooked. You're so fucking cooked. No. No.
In 2025, what makes someone a criminal?
No. I did 22 through 24, okay? So, was there ever a 2020 compilation? Or did I just do 21 and then Jared took over for 22? I don't know, actually. So the 21 recap was very short. It was like a couple minutes, right? And then when Jared took over, they got longer. I'm not cooked. I cooked pasta bolognese. Okay, I had that. This afternoon for lunch. So yeah, exact same thing. Bolognese, pasta. pisses me off more than kids saying 6'7" is kids saying, well, you laughed at E and 21 and 69. Yes, I laughed at... No, not that. E. There you go. I laughed at E. But, those of you, if you know, you know, you will remember the real OGs, not that idiot, the real OGs will remember that before the E meme, there was the H meme. Okay? Before the E meme, it was the H meme. Everyone was saying H. 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 And then everyone started saying E. But the real one was H. This is where it started. Okay? So yeah, just saying. Oh, the Twitter character limit meme. H. I laughed a lot at this letter of the alphabet, at the H. What? Yes, H. H was the OG for sure. I've never heard about H. You've been missing out. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. You've been missing out, Opal. H was the OG. And then after H came E. And then yeah, it's definitely the other OG memes. What's 9 plus 10? 21? You stupid. Well, that one was just funny. Like it wasn't like just absolutely cackling funny. But it was just fun. 21. It was random. The Markiplier image sure made it funny. Yeah. Just just tell me this isn't funnier than 6'7". 6'7" makes no fucking sense. This is when people still had creativity for the memes. This is when people still put time into making memes. This is when memes were still good. Just E. It was just Markiplier photoshopped into business lore Farquaad here. God damn it! This is creativity. And then you watch the original video for 6'7", and you go like, eh. So yeah. Opal just made me feel old by her not knowing the H memes. We're fossils out here. Huh? We're ancient relics. At 24, I'm already being called an ancient relic. H, just yeah. I think I have an MP3 file of a meme of someone saying H and then it just being hyper compressed with like 20 OTTs. H. And it just said H. And then the rest was just OTT artifacts. I just gotta find it. Maybe I don't even have it anymore. It's just H. Maybe it's this one? No, it's not. It's not this one. I don't know. My voice is still clogged up. I can't find it, but yeah, I just said H. And the rest was just like OTT artifacts. The joke was supposed to be this. A terrible rap song went viral and one of the lyrics was 6'7" when the kid comes from is at a basketball tournament where one of the players was 6'7". And are there any photoshopped Markiplier Lord Farquaads in there to make it funny, or is it just a random kid saying 6'7"? The funniest one was Twitter announcing a 100-character limit for everyone except Trump gets one, and Trump replied with H. Not even Kapfefe, huh? Man, I remember the good old days when Skibidi Toilet was just starting to. That was 2 years ago. I recently heard about the story with like Skibidi Toilet. They tricked the author into signing a super restrictive deal that basically like he sold his entire soul to this one company run by Michael Bay, and they basically acquired all of the rights to Skibidi Toilet, and they're making a live action Skibidi Toilet meme. Like, a Michael Bay company has tricked the author of Skibidi Toilet into signing a super egregious contract where he basically gave away all of the rights and all of his like social media networks, the thing. So now they basically own the guy now, right? And they're making a live action Skibidi Toilet movie now. I wish I was just making this up, but that's the timeline we live in. So yeah, that's what it does. It pisses people off, though. I see. That 6'7" thing. It's just. Also, we went in public and yelled E or H as kids. At least we had the wherewithal. At least we had the like collective conscience. You know. Why would you even want to do something like this? It's Skibidi fucking Toilet. I need to show you at least one frame. Skibidi Toilet movie. It doesn't have a trailer, I think. But it has an image. It has a frame. Directed by Michael Bay. I wish I was making this up. You can't make this up. Whoops. I was supposed to show that. Well, that doesn't really have that much information. That was just the live tab. Nothing you guys don't know already. This is the first image of Skibidi Toilet. The most generic ass. They are coming. Yeah. This could be any movie ever. It's just and this is the first teaser for Skibidi Toilet directed by Michael Bay. They are coming. So who's they? Second of all, why? Just, but like I said, this could be any movie ever. This could be the film adaptation for New Protocol. This could be fucking like Twilight. This could be anything. This could be like Star Wars. This could be This could be The Room. This could be Pulp Fiction. This could be 007. This could be like 2012 Part 2. This could be... I don't know. The hell. It's like the end of the other Friday Chill. Let them come. That looks like an AI generated poster, to be honest. Honestly, it could be. But the image is so low res that I'd be hard pressed to find any artifacts, because like, say we like pixel peep a little bit. The hair looks mostly fine. Like, there's like the really fine strands here. That's probably real. The proportions on the face look alright. The lighting on the face also looks alright. AI lighting tends to be really distinguishable. Like, just the lighting will be correct, like technically correct, but it comes from the wrong sources. So like the sun will be here, but the character will be lit from here. So it's wrong. All right. The depth of field looks correct. There's a bit of a blur there, not sure why. Not sure what that is. Oh, it might be a button on his jacket. The Adam's apple looks good. Then again, not much I can say. Ears look good, mouth looks good, nose looks good. The girl here looks alright as well. I don't think this is AI. But they are coming. But they are coming. Just know that they are coming. It's the generic shit AI comes up with, if you ask it. Yeah, no, it's just the most uninspired generic poster of all time. Like I said, this could be any movie ever. Any movie ever. Name it. It could have this poster. Live action. Okay, just don't go around saying, oh, it's, oh, clearly it's the Super Mario Galaxy poster. Shut up. If you're that guy, see yourself out of the stream, please. Just help yourself out the door, please. Just for all of our sakes. 2012 Part 2 is so real. The movie's color tone was literally that blue. That's what I'm saying. Powerpuff Girls live action, dude. Honestly, I don't want that to happen. I like the I like the Powerpuff Girls just the way they are. The cartoon. I wouldn't like to see a live action version of it. It's like what happened with The Lion King. It's just they took all of the character away for the sake of making a realistic version of the movie. You know? It could be Battlefield Earth 2. It could be like some video game as well. It could be like Rainbow Six. It could be like the next Rainbow Six game, and it's like zombies have taken all the world or some shit. You know? It's just weird. New Year Protocol, the movie with Samuel L. Jackson as the Temple Cipher, do you speak it? It's now morning in Hong Kong. Good morning. A Powerpuff Girls live action will probably offend a lot of unemployed adults, just like how the dwarves in Snow White live action did. It's LGBTQ the movie, because the poster uses they. You sure though? Game Awards chat ass conclusion. If there was a Nier Protocol movie, I'd want Keanu Reeves to play the Protocol. I want Keanu Reeves to play the humans. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you the casting right now, okay? I'm going to give you a dream casting for the NYP movie. The Humans is actually going to have 2 voice actors. The Humans is going to be like a composite voice made of both a male and female voice. Okay, so like there'll be like 2 voices as one, like they're like one fused voice, right? The male voice will be Keanu Reeves. The female voice will be Tilda Swinton. Okay? So just imagine Keanu Reeves' voice and Tilda Swinton's voice fused together to make up the voice of the Humans. Okay? Because, as you know, guys, in the lore, the Humans is supposed to represent, like, the figure of the human with the wings represents every single human that's still alive after the first termination event, right? The Protocol. Who would I want to play the Protocol? Honestly, I would say Christoph Waltz. I would say Christoph Waltz for the Protocol. He's just got that villain aura. He's just got that villain aura. That or Jack Spader. He's the Ultron guy, right? James Spader, sorry. James Spader. So either James Spader as Protocol or Christoph Waltz as Protocol. Actually, Casio. I would be the perfect Protocol. I need this roll ball. Do we cast Yo-Yo? So yeah, I would say either Christoph Waltz or James Spader for the Protocol. For the Gatekeeper, I would say either Tom Holland or Timothée Chalamet. And then for the creator, I have to go Morgan Freeman. He plays God everywhere. Obviously, he has to be. This story's God. You wouldn't cast yourself? I'm not that good of an actor, bro. Maybe I could have like some sort of cameo. Jared Leto as the Gatekeeper, so the movie flops. Benedict Cumberbatch, where there are so many good actors. So just I have to choose, guys. Yeah. So yeah, Keanu Reeves and Tilda Swinton for the Humans. Either Christoph Waltz or James Spader for the Protocol. Morgan Freeman for the Creator. Either Tom Holland or Timothée Chalamet for the Gatekeeper. That would be it for me. On a more serious fan cast idea, I'd say Nicholas Briggs for the Protocol. He voices all sort of goggly voiced villains in Doctor Who. Nicholas Briggs. I haven't heard about him. Nicholas Briggs. English actor, writer, director, sound designer, and composer. The man behind the Dalek voices. Yeah? Not sure if Tom Holland would be a badass Gatekeeper. Okay, let's see this.
A big part of the Dalek is his voice, is the voice.
We are beyond the Doctor's reach.
The person who realizes that really...
Stop us Nick's involvement begins months before shooting,
Yeah, he's got that like authority, like British voice.
when the cast gathers for a first read-through of the script.
Nick comes to the read-through with his ring modulator.
Jacqueline.
Gary Milner.
Nick Briggs.
And he sets up a little speaker, and he sits there and he patiently waits for the first Dalek, like everyone in the room.
Maybe maybe I'm imagining him too much with a Spider-Man personality. I guess. I don't know. You could say that's a ring mod. Yeah, that sounds a lot like a ring mod. That sounds like a ring mod for sure. Yo would definitely voice the Gatekeeper too. Yeah, sure. Did you just pronounce it as Cumberbatch? Benedict Cumberbatch. Yes? Cumberbatch? Sorry, I'm not great with foreign names. Like, I try to pronounce them in the original language, and because I have no fucking idea about the original language, I always get it wrong. Sometimes strenuously so. Yeah, it's pronounced Cumberbatch. Yes? That's Cumberbatch. Jesus. For the longest time, I really thought the name read Bacht instead of Batch. I seriously thought the T was at the end. I guess I've seen too many misspells of that name. Or I never really bothered to check anyway. I just know it's the Doctor Strange guy. I'm pretty sure it's Cumberbatch. Sorry. I really was under the impression that was the name. Do you have a character in the movie who thinks has the hottest takes no one is allowed to disagree with just because he has a platform? If yes, cast that Moss for that role. For the creator, yeah, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman has to be the creator. Though I don't think we'll be able to see Morgan Freeman as the creator in our lifetimes. I'm just being real with you. He turns the movie into a Twitter flame war. Cast all profit for the Gatekeeper. Yeah? How about that? That sound to you like a never say never. That feels like a sound choice for me. Oh boy. I mean, Skibbity Toilet got moved. Yeah, through an extremely egregious contract I would never sign. They definitely did the Skibbity Toilet guy dirty, for sure. Like, they probably put a lot of money on the table, and he just saw all the money on the table, and he was like, yeah, I have to do this, whatever it is, I'll sign it, without looking into the like actual conditions, like terms, and like, surely he would have run it through like a lawyer at least. You know, I don't know. Let the industry own you, Paul. Do it. I've taken screenwriting classes, okay? I have graduated in this screenwriting course I did earlier this year. I know my screenwriting shit, okay? Cast Chime as the Superluminal. The only line he has is Superluminal. Yes, it's like it's like Klaus in John Wick. I am Klaus. I am Klaus. Same thing. He just every once in a while when they travel, it's just Superluminal. Hey Sim, how fast are we going? Superluminal. If only Near Paracle film Kickstarter. But say I were to start a Kickstarter campaign to gather funds for the NYP film. I have no idea how to start managing that money. Like, where do I even start with all that money? I don't know what to do with it. Like, I don't know, like, how to start moving things around, you know? Speaking of Steve, did you see that indie movie named Steve where Cillian Murphy was the main character? I have not. Ask Markiplier, he's made a movie. He's made Iron Lung. Yeah, I saw that. But, I mean, I'm not Markiplier. I don't have the same budget as Markiplier. It's bad enough that I'm paying electricity bill out of pocket. Okay, this thing is rendering visuals as we speak, and it is using power that I'm paying for every month. Okay, so it's bad enough. That's all I'm willing. That's all I'm willing to do. Okay, like budget wise, just do the visual and let the computer do it. Just let the computer handle it, and then I put it together on this computer in Resolve. Markiplier also has a render farm. You might need it for the next NYP. There is no next NYP, just saying. NYP is complete. But post NYP. This is doing post NYP, by the way. It's been rendering for like 8 days straight. It has like 5 rendered jobs. No, 6 jobs. And it's at like 3 1/4. So it's just over halfway there. What? There's no next NYP? No!
Pablo.
I don't think I have the Darth Vader sound anymore. No! I don't think I have it anymore. Flow is also an indie movie, and the budget was 3.5 million euros. And Matt, what I could do with 3.5 million euros. First of all, I would buy another house. First of all, I would buy my own house. I would buy me a house and like be set. You know, like settle down. Pablo. Yes. But yeah, just Netflix. Now that you've got Warner, I mean, you guys are pretty big. So, say, I buy a 16 gig stick of DDR5 RAM with 2.5 million euros. With 3.5 million, I would start making the first game all full of lore. You know, I started making games with RPG Maker when I was like 9. RPG Maker XP, brother. I didn't know the first thing about video games, about like making video games, and still did it because I didn't fucking care. Real question is where you find the funding for an NYP film. Just you would pitch it. So generally what you would do as a screenwriter is you write your story. You do you write the screenplay for it. Right? You write the what's it called, the script, right? You write the movie script, and you have to go with that movie script to like film conventions, right? To like movie conventions, and you have to pitch it up to investors. Basically, it's a thing you do in person. You like show up at movie festivals in person, and there are like pitching events, right? I've programmed in Scratch. I'm pretty good at it. Here's some advice. Don't program in Scratch. Once you get to investor, you can never get out. It's called Call of May, Five Nights at Freddy's with 10k. Five Nights at Freddy's is the lore game. I mean, sure, it's just... Yeah, but we're talking about the game, right? Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's is not the epitome of like open world sandbox games, right? For like Five Nights at Freddy's is what it is. I'm just not sure if I should start the prototype in Game Maker or in Unreal. Not a question I can help you with, unfortunately. I only use Unreal for some very basic metahumans work. I'll do like a metahuman thing.
2025, what makes someone a criminal?
Not ending stream preventing me from going grocery shopping. What the fuck you mean? I'm the one preventing you from going grocery shopping? Brother, my brother in Christ, you have this. Either this or stop watching. It's not like I'm forcing you. That's crazy graphics that can what? I was thinking of the first 3 games being in a top-down pixel art style game. I mean, Unreal Engine can also do that. I'm just saying. Unreal Engine is not just for the realistic 3D looking games. That's what it's best at doing. But Unreal Engine, you can pretty much use it for anything. Does Godot allow me to make lights? You guys are hitting me with the wrong questions. My cell signal is abysmal at and around my home. Well, that's your wake-up call, brother. Go touch grass. Be free. That's your call. That's your cue to just step down and go, guys, I will be free. Unreal may be better because NYP graphics. NYP graphics are not even Unreal. NYP graphics are a renderer that's meant for architectural design. So the renderer that I use for NYP and now post NYP is Corona renderer, right? So it's a rendering engine that's meant for architectural design. So it's really good at rendering single frames of like buildings and stuff, like architectural design, right? So like home interiors, gardens, stuff like that, like real world stuff. I'm asking it to do hundreds of frames worth of animations of glass winged human and evil cube. Like fully path traced caustics on a CPU and like 600 frames of it. So, but hey, it's still good at it, and it's the one that has just the right aesthetic for me. So yeah, but I am bringing back Octane for some things. I am starting to bring back Octane. I used to use Octane a lot. So up until NYP 7, almost everything I rendered was Octane. And then I switched to Corona for NYP 8, 9, and 10. I've done all of those on Corona. And for post NYP, I'm doing a mix. Some things, like most things I'm doing with Corona, there's a couple angles that I'm bringing back Octane for, because it just has that like slightly different aesthetic. And for doing like contrast shots where I'm trying to get 2 models of the humans to look slightly different, so I'm using one render engine for each, so they have slightly different looks, right? Bring it right back home and make an NYP epilogue where the humans get to chill in a lovely modern beachfront property. Yeah, the humans buy a real estate. The epilogue. Is post NYP gonna be Near Protocol Christmas special? I wish it was ready to come out in like a week and a half's time. It really isn't. It's gonna have to wait a few months longer. I intend Q2 2026. So summer 2026 is a target for me. It's a release target for me. So for it to like come out, right? So yeah, January, February, and March are all months of preparation towards it. So right now I'm working on the music. Like I said, I intend to finish one more song before the end of the year, and then January I'll dedicate fully to making visuals. February for the content strategy, and March for like hopefully in March we can start planning. So like February is for recording content, and March is for planning out the content strategy after all the visuals and all the social media content has been done. But yeah, big project. Hopefully by April I can start teasing something. So yeah, I will say that when promotion for that starts happening, Modus Live will go on hiatus temporarily. So you'll get a few months of Modus Live 2026, and then probably for a couple months we won't have Modus Live until the summer, and then we'll get back to it after post NYP drops. So yeah, there'll be a couple months of hiatus in Modus Live, just to, you know, just to add to the hype. Yeah, big project. I'm excited for it. Gotta finish watching NYP. It really isn't that long. It's just 90 minutes of your time, you know. Contrary to popular belief, I actually touch grass for more than an hour a day. But you just said a few streams ago that you play Geometry Dash 25 hours a day. So does your day have 26 hours? Where do you live? Mars? It's no longer can it run Crisis. It's now can it run NYP. No computer I know can render NYP in real time. I'm just gonna tell you that. Not even in Octane, which is GPU accelerated. So yeah, Octane does render faster than Corona. Sometimes much faster. But it's just give me 60 minutes of your time. And then, oh yeah, that's an NYP5 line, by the way. Just give us 60 minutes of your time, and then you can tell us whether it was worth it or not. I played GD outside. Well, that's the problem. When you're outside, take it in. Don't go, like, there's no point in going outside if you're still playing on the phone. I have a Ryzen 7700X. I'll take my chances. No, you won't. I have an i9 on this thing. It still takes, like, the more complicated frames. I have rendered frames. So this week I've been rendering visuals that on this computer, not on that one, on this one, they take 4 or 5 minutes to render per frame. Every single frame for like 600 frames. But it looks gorgeous. The output looks gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. And it's saving me a lot of composite time later. So it's rendering stuff that would be very complicated for me to composite in with DaVinci. Right? So having all that already baked into the thing, to the render, saves me work time. Right? So right now it's taking very long, but I know that in the editing process I'm gonna run into less problems, into less setbacks, right? And it's just gonna be like a more fluid, more straightforward process. Also, NYP took like 9 years to make. How come post NYP is taking such a short time? It's not that NYP took 9 years to make. So here's the thing. NYP was an episodic saga, meaning each year one chapter would roll out, right? So it's not like all of the chapters dropped at once at the end, right? So 2016 chapter 1 dropped, 2017 chapter 2 dropped, so on and so forth every year until 2025, right? It was a yearly episodic saga. And if you watch the film, you will see that before each chapter, you see the year that it released in. So chapter 1, Inception, 2016. Chapter 2, Future, 2017. Chapter 3, Reinvent, 2018. All that, right? So That's why it was called New Year Protocol. There you go. For most of the early chapters, it was just a thing that at the end of each year, the last couple months of the year, was working on New Year Protocol, right? So November, I would start working on the song. By December, I would have the song done, and then it was just a matter of putting together the videos and all the visual content, which at the time wasn't that complicated. By NYP 4 and 5, I started doing the countdown events. I started doing the ARGs. That started to take more time, so it started taking a few more months each year to make, right? And there were times where I had to go on and off. So throughout the whole year, I'd be on and off with New Year Protocol. But then it got to a point where 9 and 10 especially, so those last two especially, they took up the entire year to do, actually being actively working on it the entire year. Not just on and off, but the whole year, just grinding at it. The song, the visuals, the renders, the VFX composites, the short form content, the reels for socials. As the project got more ambitious, so we turned from a simple from a few Beeple clips mashed together into a flashy video to seeing an actual human fighting a protocol and with laser beams and all that. That all has to be made, right? So yeah, that it started to take a lot more work as it grew more ambitious, right? So we came to a point where 9 and 10 took up the entire year to do, and it was starting to take away time to work on other stuff, to work on non-NYP stuff, right? So not only was just that the series was going to end at 10 anyway, it's just that even with that, even better reason to end it at 10, because I didn't just want to spend the entire year working on one thing, right? And now with post NYP, the reason why it's taking such a short time is because there's the difficulty of the visual content is lower. Okay? I don't have to make the human move around and like a like a stellar battle like a YP9 where it had to move around and shoot lasers and do shit. That's a lot of rigging work. That's what took the longest time in NYP. I don't have to do as much here. It's things are a little bit more static. They're more visualizer right? But there's still a reasonable amount of work to do here. Also, the process has been streamlined a lot. So from the experience that I gained with NYP 9 and 10, I have been able to streamline my VFX workflow. So right now I already know all of the processes. So with NYP 9 and 10, I had to come up with the processes. Now I have all the processes already. So it's just fire up Cinema 4D and I already have templates with everything, right? And it's easier for me to just set up the thing and the lighting and hit render. Just leave it be, right? Is it true that there was an ARG thing for NYP9 or something? Yes, there were ARGs from NYP 5 through 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 had ARGs. Dude, everything you need to know about everything you need to know about NYP, visit my website. Go to that page on my website, imount.us/New Year Protocol, and scroll down to see the full film, the individual chapters, and then if you keep scrolling down, you'll see a summary of the characters with some renders. And then if you keep scrolling down, you'll see all the countdown ARGs. So I call them the countdowns, right? Each countdown is an ARG that acted as a premiere event, right? So the countdown would play 60 minutes of ARG, and then right after the ARG, the new chapter of NYP would drop. And that went all the way until NYP 9. And then for 10, I didn't do an ARG because we did the full film for 10, right? So yeah. This one is not taking as long because, well, as you're seeing, I haven't put out basically anything this year. It's NYP 10 and the Snowblind remix and the ID Showcase. That's it. The ID Showcase, all of the songs in there are all going to post NYP, right? So, in reality, I've been working on the music for Post NYP for a couple years already. Some of them even longer than that. Like Codename David has been in the works since like 2021, something like that. And it's been on and off, and then eventually I did like the final push to get it done. So right now I'm almost done with the music, and a few months ago I got started with the visuals, and that has been going pretty fluidly because, like I said, the complexity of there's not as much rigging work, and I already have all of the processes streamlined, so it's a little bit faster, right? It has been simpler. It has been a more straightforward process for me now that I have optimized all of my processes, right? The part that I'm looking forward to the least is the content part of it, the social media. I wish I did not have to record the stuff that I have planned for this. I've planned a lot of really dumb reels if I knew that wasn't so. The only reason I'm gonna do content the way that I will is because I know that that's the way that social media algorithms like it, and that's the way that I'm gonna be able to get the most eyes on it. But like the way that I'm promoting it, I wish I could do it slightly differently. I wish I could be more cryptic about it. That I didn't have to be so 6'7" about it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like funny things, like making a funny reel about a song that carries like very heavy meaning, like a lot of meaning. It's not exactly, but then again, you try to make a like really educational, philosophical reel, the algorithm doesn't fucking care. So I wish I could be approaching the marketing slightly differently, but I don't know. It's just I'm gonna try to like strike the balance between trying to reel people into the world of Modus, like trying to have that essence, that character in the reels, without it being too generic, right? Because like basically the what Instagram will eat up at the moment is just like like you scrolling through the project with millimeters on top. I want to tell you what went into making this track and what it means to me, but no one cares about that. So yeah, self-release in the big 26 mode. I see what you mean. Yeah, like Jarrett knows, because Jarrett's involved in it every single week for sure. Yeah, no labels for this one. It's all gonna be self-released. I'm gonna follow in the steps of Chime, Skybreak, and the likes. And well, yeah, to be honest, just the label landscape isn't very friendly at the moment. I could release in a couple labels, but then these are labels who could pull this thing where they put out this thing that you've worked on, this like single that you've worked on for so hard for so long and so hard on, and then the very next day the label owner drops their album, completely overshadowing your own release. I know labels that do that. You know, like they'll release the small artists thing, and then the very next day the label owner comes by and just like drops their album in there with like 4 times the promotion budget. And you know, like stepping on small artists like that, I don't know. So yeah, I want to have, first of all, full control of my revenue splits. I want to keep control of my catalog. Okay. I want to be able to sell this on Bandcamp. That's a big point for me this time around. I want to be able to sell it on Bandcamp. So just sell it straight to you. No nonsense. You pay, you get the thing. And in fact, I want to sweeten up the deal and make it so that if you actually buy it through Bandcamp instead of streaming it, you get additional content. You get like wallpapers, you get like additional things for buying the actual Bandcamp, for like actually buying a copy of it directly from the artist as opposed to like streaming it. That is a good strat for sure. So like it will be out on both streaming stores and Bandcamp, same day launch, right? But the Bandcamp version will have more goodies. So you'll have more motivation to get the Bandcamp version of the project. I remember a time where you were locked in on getting some of these tunes to labels, but self-releasing is definitely the move with what I think you have planned. Yeah, Jarrett knows, huh? He knows. Yeah, for sure. Self-releasing is just... I do not see a label that... Like, what label would take this thing that I'm cooking up right now? No label fits the bill. Honestly, it's just... It is something only I could put out myself, I think. And that's going to be the way it is. That's the way it's going to be. Yeah, I at one point I really wanted to get these tunes to labels, but then I realized that you really don't need labels at all. And the moment that Rushdown went down, the landscape started getting like I'm at a point where I could probably have very easy access to underground labels, but like I wouldn't really get more benefit than I would if I were just to self-release it myself. Like I wouldn't be able to benefit as much. Like don't get me wrong. I want to throw shade on anyone here. It's just that the amount of reach that this could have would be the same whether I self-released compared to if I self-released it with an underground label. Does that make sense? Like I'm trying to like be objective here without throwing anyone under the bus. But then on the other side of the spectrum are the really big labels. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, thank you. And then on the other side of the spectrum, there are the really big labels that are becoming increasingly inaccessible. Monster Cat just recently got acquired by Create Music Group. I don't see myself releasing in Monster Cat anymore. I don't see that being a possibility at all. Even more so with how my style has been evolving as of late into the more, like leaning more and more into orchestral. I don't see Monster Cat going for that. It's just they're at a point where they are past releasing risky tunes. They are past that, and I have to accept that. So yeah. And then the one middle ground that existed, which was Rushdown, is gone now. So there's like the divide has been getting larger and larger. Nealuminum, for sure. Yeah. Nealuminum is like the one that I would say is like vying to become what Rushdown was, right? I just think that this project in particular is better off being self-released. Just being brutally honest here. It would be nice to release with Nealuminum sometime. I have a couple ideas for what I would want to send Nealuminum for sure. Not this. Not post NYP. So many names I never thought would be on the label. I would have been surprised at first, but now so many unexpected artists show up. I'm not too surprised anymore. Monster Cat ever coming to GD Music? Who knows? Yeah, just Nealuminum has a roster that's so unfathomably big. I have no idea where they find these artists. I guess they submit to the to like Nealuminum's like submission email or form or something. But if not for that, I have no idea where they find these super talented artists for sure. Sublab, No Mana, Skybreak, and Dodge and Fosky, for example, are all for different parts of the electronic world on the same label. Nealuminum gives me Rushdown vibes, including its old re-rap music. Yeah, no, like I said, Nealuminum is I think the only alternative, the only like real alternative to Rushdown right now, or it's the closest to being a Rushdown alternative currently. This reminds me of AU5's EPs this year. Earthwave kind of makes sense for Ophelia, but I couldn't see Ember Wake or Beyond Lie on any label with how diverse they are in terms of genre. Yeah, some things are just so yours. Some things are just so you that they have to stick with you. If you get what I mean. So yeah. Just I said it all. Like I said, it's not gonna once 2026 rolls around, things are not gonna start happening immediately. Okay. There'll probably be like a few months of where things will more or less be the same. We will start 2026 streams. We will do some things in there, like here and there. But the big thing is gonna start happening slightly later in the year. I intend to have it released by summer, and then after summer we can like really kick off 2026, if that makes sense. So like 20 like first half of 2026, think of it as an extension of 2025. I have new stream graphics planned for 2026. I have new intro, new assets, new alerts, and all that. But that stream update is gonna happen after post NYP. So the start of 2026 will probably have the same layout that we have currently. And then after post NYP, the streams are gonna change as well. So yeah, I'm like saving it all just for the big and at the center of it all, the reason why I'm doing it like this, at the center of it all is a major brand change happening. It's gonna be like the detonator, right? The inciting incident, the detonator, yeah, for post NYP will be this one major branding change. that is coming. If you are members of the channel, you probably already know what I'm talking about. Keep shush in chat, please. But yeah, that change will be the spark that lights the fire for post MYP. When you see that, it's like with Ragnarok, the detonator is like when Baldur dies, that starts Fimbulwinter. Same thing. It's just the spark that lights the fire will be that major brand change. From there, everything will like start happening all of a sudden. So yeah, stay tuned. That's all I can say. To be fair, I'm awake and beyond. I could see on Ophelia personally. Probably not anywhere else on the self-release. I wouldn't release it on Ophelia. No, it's just like you listen to the rest of the Ophelia catalog and not really a fit in my opinion, at least. So unless Ophelia were willing to go for risk, you know, to like willingly risk releasing something spicier, maybe, yeah, sure. But if they don't do that and they just stick to their guns and they stick to the Ophelia sound, that's probably not in the cards for them. I'm excited. I am too. You just can't see it, but I tend to store my emotions here. Here. I don't tend to externalize them much. I don't get too like you see me right now as like this very contained, like, but on the inside, man, I'm exploding with excitement. Man, I wish I could use Lazar as an artist alias, but Lazar is canonically an AI in my writing, so it'd be pretty awkward. I wouldn't fuss about it. If that's the name you like, go for it. You might have a lore reason for it. Sure. I don't really have a lore for modus. I've already explained many times how that name came to be. It's just modus. Modus in Latin means mode, way, the way I do things. And then there was also this other meaning for modus that says a qualification involving the idea of variation or departure from some general rule or form. Resonates a lot with what I do. Departure from rules or forms, right? So yeah, I chose modus, and then I realized that there are two other people that are named modus. Thankfully, they don't overlap with my target audience. It's like they're like both of them. They are competing between themselves more than any of the two are competing with me, because they're both techno DJs, right? So the two other moduses are techno DJs. Then I'm like the odd one out. So if anything, they're competing between themselves for the title of best techno, the better modus techno DJ. I'm just the guy with the weird orchestral bleep bloops. Nothing and no one can change that now. Me and the 1,000 other obols. Guys, I'm gonna end it here. Slightly longer than usual, but hey, it's just we're back. I still have a bit of a runny nose, but hey, we're back. Had to make it up to y'all. Tomorrow, feedback. I will be there. Ears or not, deaf or not, I will be there for feedback, because I want it. I'm feeling good about it. Never seen a Friday chill so long. Yeah, man. So yeah, Saturday, it's already Saturday for me, but in case it isn't for you, tomorrow, Saturday, 7 p.m. my time, that is GMT +1, whatever that is for you guys, Central European time. feedback, and then the final stream week, Tuesday the 16th, Friday the 19th. I'm planning on doing some Jackbox for the 19th to like cap off the year with some Friday chill games vibes, and then Saturday 20th, the finale of Modus Live 2025. And the recap with Jared. So one last feedback session on the 20th, right? So there's tomorrow, and then the last feedback session will be on the 20th. One last bit of feedback, the Modus Life finale, and the recap with Jared. So, yeah. Until then, I've been Paul, aka Modus. Have a great rest of your... Wow, I haven't... Since I skipped this past Tuesday, now it's like, now I gotta remember my lines. I haven't spoken my lines in a while. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night and start of the weekend until we see each other again in feedback, because I'll be here to roast and destroy your text with factoids and logicoids. So yeah, until next time.
Yeah.